Hi, Dusty Everson here, and I am one of the owners here at Everson's Karate and Cardio Kickboxing. We're located right here in Robbinsville, New Jersey. Been uh, in this area for 20 years or so. But today, the subject that I want to talk about is bullying. Um, Parents come to me a lot about their children being bullied at school, regardless of whether it's in school and Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, on the baseball field, soccer field, you name it. It's an ongoing thing. Um, every time I hear their stories, it resonates strongly with me. At the age of 57 years old, it still plays in my mind of my childhood of being bullied. I'm from a small town from Mill Creek, West Virginia, when this all happened from first grade to sixth grade. And I can picture it in my mind all the time. I mean, it does not go away. You learn to live with it as an adult, but it does not go away. And every time I hear somebody else's story, it brings it back. It kind of resonates. So that's why I took a couple minutes and I'm going to sit down and shoot this little bit of a video. It could get long, so just grab a cup of coffee and just take a minute and listen. I can remember leaving my house and stepping off the porch and looking up the street, down the street, around the street for this bully that nagged on me all the time. And it wasn't a 2 minute walk to go to school. It took a little while, and from the time I left my house till the time I got to school, I did nothing but look for this bully. The stress that I felt about going to school every day was unbelievable. And back then, people didn't talk too much about bullying. I mean, I can remember my parents saying, uh, uh, "Do something about it. Beat him up. Confront him." And it's not that easy when you have no confidence in yourself. And a parent can keep telling and telling us uh, to do something about it, and it's hard. So this happened on and on a weekly basis when I went to school, and then when I was in school, I had to look everywhere, and it was a small school. Like I said, I'm from a small town, and you had to look around all the time for this bully. And he wasn't the type of bully that comes up and takes your lunch money. He was the type of bully that came up and beat you up. That was his nature. He wasn't about taking your lunch money or anything like that. He just wanted to fight all the time, and that was the environment that he was brought up into. And when I hear kids today getting bullied, we can sit there as parents and kind of talk to them, give them advice. Uh, it works, and sometimes it doesn't work. But what I found that works here at the karate school is not only talking about it, because you definitely have to talk about it, but you have to role play. You have to get the kids involved. You have to get them feeling the stress of a bully, because you can sit there and talk to them, but if they don't feel the stress of being bullied and in a role playing situation, they still don't know how to handle it. And the next thing you know, like for myself, my self esteem it tanked. It just kept going lower and lower and lower. It got to a point to where I didn't like school. Okay, so and it wasn't enjoyable for me to go to school. And I'm sure that if you have a son or daughter that is being bullied on a regular basis, they're probably feeling the same thing. The anxiety kicks in, your confidence tanks, and you 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 have no appetite. You don't feel like playing with friends because you just don't know. And the thing about bullying is that when you're being bullied, other people jump in on the mix because they know that you as a person will accept that bullying, and they will jump in and feed off of that main bully, and next thing you know, you not only got one person bullying you, you've got two, three bullying you at the same time. So parents, stop and listen to your children, and listen, and listen and listen. And it may take you several months to find out the reasoning for the bullying, um, who's doing the bullying, and and you have to have some understanding. And it's not that I'm promoting Everson's karate, which I am, because I feel that we have a tool here, and the tool that we have is not teaching them to beat up the bully, but to help them build that confidence up so that they can confront that bully. And most likely when bullies are confronted, they will back down. Not in every case. In my case, this guy, all he wanted to do was punch on me. And then I realized after sixth grade, I started bullying weaker kids than me because I needed to feel good. And it's a terrible, terrible chain of events that happens. So parents, we have a workshop this Saturday, which is the January the 13th, 2018 at 11 o'clock. Come by and bring your children with you. And it's not just for you to bring your children and drop them off. This is a workshop for parents as well as children. And even if you don't think your son or daughter is being bullied, bring them anyway so they can kind of understand and learn how the signs of somebody, maybe in their class or on their bus or on their walk home, that is being bullied. Because this is something that we have to do, and we have to work together as adults. Now, again, thank you for listening to this. I think it's like a 7-minute video. And being bullied is not fun, parents. It's not fun at all. And like I said, I'm 57 years old, and it still resonates with me today. And I thank you for taking the time listening to this video. And I hope to see you all at the workshop this Saturday at 11 o'clock. You can go to my Facebook page and register, or just give me a call, 609-259-1519, and you will be glad that you did. And have a blessed day. Bye.